how to regrow your hair in 5 steps. Whether you're trying to avoid hair loss with advancing age or recover some of the hair that you may have lost already, in this video I'll explain to you how to regrow your hair and avoid hair loss as you get older. I'm Dr. Rawat. I'm a Indian origin, England trained, Canada based family physician and also founder of healthgroupcoaching.com. Currently on holiday in Dublin, Ireland, and so excuse the radio playing in the background in this hotel lobby. The way I recommend you look at this is trying to grow grass in your lawn. There are essentially 5 things you need to make sure you get right. If you get one of them wrong, then you could very well not have the kind of result that you're looking for. And so what are those 5 things that you need to think about? Number 1 would be sunshine. You want to make sure you're getting sunshine to get grass. Number 2 would be nutrition, fertilizer. You need all those right nutrients in the soil. Number 3 would be watering, making sure that the nutrients can get to where they need to go. And that's what you do with the watering. Number 4 would be the overall environment. If the environment is excessively dry or hostile, that might be problematic. And number 5 would be absence of disease, absence of weeds and other parameters which can make it difficult to get the results you're looking for. So what is the hair growth analogy for all of these things? Number 1 was light. And the best analogy for that would be red light or infrared light therapy. There's really good scientific evidence for their efficacy. Short of a hair transplant, this appears to be the strategy which is most effective, particularly when combined with all the other 4 strategies. If you go on my blog, you'll find the FDA and Health Canada approved devices that I recommend, including the iRestore device in Canada and the Therodome device for the United States. Number 2 is watering. And for the scalp, that means improving the circulation. That would be through a vasodilator. That can be either topical minoxidil or tablet form minoxidil. The latter is prescription only. There are certain cardiac and cardiovascular risk factors that your dermatologist would need to be wary of. Otherwise, the standard topical minoxidil would be Rogaine. And on my blog, linked in description, I have the links for Rogaine. We don't recommend 2.5% Rogaine anymore. We recommend 5% for males as well as females. A certain oil called rosemary oil has some evidence in which it was shown to be as effective as 2.5% or half strength minoxidil. So if you have a dry scalp and need to use oil for any reason, then using rosemary oil would be a good option. Number 3 is nutrition. Making sure that you have the nutrients which you need, which the circulation would get through to grow better hair. This includes various things including zinc, vitamins including biotin, proteins including collagen and hyaluronic acid, vitamin C. And I have links on my blog including a multivitamin, a tablet which contains oral hyaluronic acid 200 milligrams with a small dose of biotin and vitamin C, along with marine collagen, which are all nutrients which will help your scalp. Number 4 is the overall hormonal environment. Now, if the genetic environment is very adverse, then that's just bad luck. There's not a lot you can do. You can try to optimize the situation, but everything may be in vain if the genetic environment is very strong. However, if there are hormonal factors, as an example, polycystic ovarian syndrome in girls or perimenopause and menopause in women, then there are certain things you could do to improve the hormonal milieu. It's particularly situations like excessive testosterone and lack of estrogen, which can lead to an androgenic style baldness in girls with polycystic ovaries and women with perimenopause and menopause. And I do have certain supplements in my blog, including soy isoflavone for girls with polycystic ovaries, estrogen type soy and other kinds of supplements for peri and post-menopause, soy protein powder, which you could use particularly if you're doing resistance training. And there are also certain herbal supplements which girls with polycystic ovaries could use, including myo-inositol, which is a type of vitamin B, as well as berberine, which is a herb which works on the cyclic AMP kinase pathway, very similar to metformin. And so I do recommend that anyone who's on metformin should not take berberine because they're very similar, and it probably won't give you very much additional benefit. You could consider myo-inositol though. And number 5 is the absence of weeds or disease. And one such thing can be dandruff or fungal scalp conditions, seborrheic dermatitis. Interestingly, ketoconazole has some independent evidence for benefit in androgenic alopecia, and it is an antifungal. I have put the links on my blog. Any clients who are allergic to ketoconazole and have seborrheic dermatitis or any other kind of fungal scalp condition such as dandruff could also consider an alternative such as selenium sulfide, Selsun. And I have included both on the blogs. A lot of my clients, in fact, alternate between Nizoral ketoconazole and Selsun selenium sulfide. So just like your hair needs light, water, nutrition, a good environment, and an absence of disease, similarly, your scalp also requires light, nutrition, good circulation, an optimal hormonal balance, as well as a favorable environment, be it genetic or hormonal or lack of disease such as dandruff, seborrheic dermatitis. If you'd like to see the products that I have linked to make life easier for you so you don't have to go around searching or hunting for these products, I have put the Amazon links on my blog. The blog you'll be able to find within the description of this video. Alternatively, just go on my website healthgroupcoaching.com, search under the category of anti-aging and skin care blogs, and you should be able to find the blog for improving your hair growth. If you know someone who would benefit from this video, who's been trying 1 or 2 of these things but hasn't seen any results, and the likelihood is that they haven't been layering these treatments, they've just been trying 1 or 2, not understanding the underlying principle of what they need to achieve, then make sure you send this video to them. And if you enjoy this kind of content, then make sure you subscribe. Take care everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you again at the next video.